Alright, I'm going to have my illustrious commentator today. Surprise, surprise, Mordred. He's going to be sharing out the show links for us because we're going to have to actually tag team this show. So we're just going to wait for some peeps to show up. Hello, Sean. Welcome to the show. Yes, your daughter Molly is in action on the first match. So welcome, welcome. Hello, Clinton. Hello, Clinton. Thank you for the share. Thank you, Sean, for sharing on Twitter. I appreciate it. William Styles, welcome to the show. Raven, welcome back, hon. Love you too. Loves, hugs, and kisses to ya. We're just going to wait for a little bit more peeps to show up in the chat here, and I'll announce what's going on, because as you can see, we are not in the universe mode, and we're not in the tournament mode either. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Hello, Matt. You are in action. So, yes, indeed, you and Rebel get to the gorilla, because you're up first. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As soon as my partner in crime here shares out the link, we'll get going. Alright, what's going on today is I have come across, now I'm not sure if it's a 2K thing or if it's an attire thing, but there are some cards that when being put in the tournament engine are coming up doubled. Like, let's say Molly, we put in Molly, and Molly comes up both ways. Her and her opponent, whether that is another female or in this case Rob for the mixed tag. So I wasn't able to do the tournament engine for 2K. Universe was not going to work because of course I wanted to finish the tournament today. So what we're going to do is Mort is actually going to be helping me tag team this tournament. Pun intended. So what I'm going to do is you're going to hear me from time to time give the opponents that are next. So Mordred, who is more quick at putting matches in, will then input the matches and then we'll keep going. So right now we have the first match. We'll be pitting Shamrock and Shenanigans, which is Rabe Machete and Molly Shamrock, versus the Outlaws on the right. Rebel Outlaw and her dad, Matt Outlaw. So, without further ado, let's start this match and let's see who wins. I'm not going to do much commentary. I just did a 5-match show that about took my my breath away. So, there'll be a lot less commentating and a lot more chit-chat. So, welcome, Jamar, to the show. Welcome, welcome. And at the end of the tournament, we will see who the first ever Hell's Gate Wrestling Soul Reaper champions are. And that is our new mixed tag team name title. And I will post the title in the show, or if we have time after the tourney, I will actually show you what the title looks like. You're doing what now? You're gonna be in the last match of this bracket, Raven. So get ready, because remember, your poor daughter's car is having a fits, and you're replacing Katie for the time being with Mordred. So get ready for some action, loves. All right, we got the spinny circle going on here. Once it's done, we will get the match going. Hello, Cougar. You can't slip in without me noticing. Morton already about the card. The card. Where's the card? And now the ref's giving the rules, and let's get it on. The ladies start. Raven is sidestepping Fortune at the time being as Rebel misses on Molly, but still is able to get the advantage over Molly. Like I said, there will be short commentary, because I did do another show just recent, so trying to save my voice for tomorrow. As Rebel tags in her dad, Matt and Rob go after each other. Rob with the advantage over Matt. Rob picking up Matt. Matt reversing on Rob. Placing Rob into the turnbuckle top rope. Rob flips Matt over the top rope onto the floor outside. Matt now gets back into the ring. Matt still with the advantage over Rob. Flipping Rob out to the outside of the ring on Molly's corner. As now Matt is firing up the crowd and slides on out. And remember, folks, women can touch the men, but the men cannot touch the women. And they will be disqualified. We've had a couple teams disqualified for that in the tournament. And don't fear, I have ideas of what to do with that one. As Matt now flips over and puts Rob to the mat. And he's going to go over and tag in his beautiful daughter Rebel, and now the ladies get it on. As now Molly sets up Rebel off the top rope with a boots to face. High reward on that. Now Molly is firing up the crowd and picks up Rebel. Rebel tries to reverse, but Molly has nothing to it and placing Rebel into the turnbuckle for good measure. Now Molly's still taunting the crowd as he picks up Rebel. Puts Rebel back into the ring. And these are mixed tag matches, and the mixed tag matches are KO. So you have to win by a count out. A knockout. Sorry, not a count out. It's been too long. Molly still with a great advantage over Rebel at this moment. Rebel now reversing over Molly and plants Molly to the ring rope. And goes over and tags in her dad, Matt. So Matt and Rob are going at it. Hello, Zerk. Hello, Crimson. Welcome to the show, guys. It's Rob now with the advantage over Matt. Jumps off the second rope and has high reward on that. Now takes in Molly. Now the ladies get it on. Now Rebel throws Molly outside of the ring, and now Molly and Matt are both outside of the ring trying to recover from their subconscious. And Rebel is now firing up the crowd. Goes straight after Molly, but Molly is coming back on Rebel. Plants her into the ropes and throws her into the mat. Molly punching Rebel right back down to the mat, picks her up. Rebel's fighting out of the mat, out of the hold. Lands Molly into the mat, looks at her dad, tagging him in. Now Now Rob plates Matt into the turnbuckle and puts him into the middle of the mat. Trying to find the right position. Matt then kicks out. Now puts Rob into the mat in the corner there. Picks him up. Picks him up. Oh, he has to release the hold there. Picks up Rob again, puts him into the turnbuckle and throws him back to the middle of the mat. Goes back to Rebel and tags her in. And now Molly is kind of reluctant to come in the ring for a little bit there, and then does come in finally. Puts boots to Rebel. As Molly then puts Rebel to the mat. Picks her up. Back first to the mat. Puts some stomps into her legs and knees. Puts an elbow drop to the chest. Kicked up. Firing up the crowd as she does. Rebel looks like she was trying to fight back there, but doesn't get any advantage. Molly setting up Rebel. Plants her face first into the ring mat. Molly now looking like she's going to set her up again. With another elbow drop to the chest and knocks out Rebel. And your winners go on. Shamrock and Shenanigans will face the winner of the next match. Waiting for the winners there. Going into the semifinals, Shamrock and Shenanigans, Rob and Molly. Alright. You want the man first, right? We have Drum Monkey. And Stephanie should be there. And then we have Carmella. Okay. And Joshua. Yep. Alright, the next match will pit Drum and Steffi, which are to be announced because I don't have their team name as of yet. And on your right, we have Young, Psychotic, and Crazy, made up of Carmella Springheel and Joshua Utaker. Who you got? Place your bets in the chat. This is the round 3. The winners will face Shamrock and Shenanigans. And at this point, we're really not too worried about the arenas. We're just wanting to get the matches to go. So if you do see a different arena other than the Armageddon, don't worry. It is the Armageddon show. We are in Lincoln, Nebraska. Just with us having to input the matches as we're going, we're trying to get them inputted as quickly as possible so we're not here all night. Monkey Walkers of Crazy. Okay. Drum Walkers. Okay, I like Drum Walkers. I like Drum Walkers, Cougar. Hi, Beefy. Welcome to the show. Hello, Whisper. Welcome to the show. Welcome, welcome, everybody that I have missed while commentating the last match. Yes, Matt, you did your best, and there's no shame in your game. I mean, you went through 2 rounds, so you did awesome. Wow, okay. Alright, first to the ring are to be announced. It's Steffi on the beautiful badass on the right, and Drum Monkey towards the crowd. The mixed tag of to be announced. I like drum walkers though. I'm kind drum rockers. That could be a good one. I'll have to get with drum. We got to get this. And next, coming to the ring are the girlfriend-boyfriend mixed tag team of Young, Psychotic, and Crazy, made up of, on your left, Carmella Springheel, the beautiful badass herself, and my handsome son, Joshua Utaker. Who you got? Place your bets in the chat. YPC or TBA? We got some alphabet soup going on this one. Oh, we got some boos going on for Young, Psychotic, and Crazy here. I don't know. Will they turn the crowd to their favor? We'll see. We shall see. Crowd seems to really like Steffi and Drum, so looks like the ladies are going to get it on first. Right away, Carmella and Steffi are back to back. Steffi with a slight advantage right now over Carmella. As she puts a knee to the face of Carmella, trying already to knock her out. And like I said, mixed tags are by count knockout. So now Joshua's tagged in, so Joshua and Drum are going at it with Joshua with the slight edge over Drum right at this point, and well, more than maybe a slight edge. Nope, Drum's trying to start fight back, and does. Joshua fighting back. It's a back and forth with Drum and Joshua right now, as Joshua throws Drum right over the top rope and goes after him outside the ring. Because we all know U-Takers do their best matches outside of the rings for some reason. Don't ask me. Joshua gets Drum back into the ring. Now Drum puts the knee to the back of Joshua and then tags in the beautiful Steffi. And now the two women are going to go at it. As Carmella has a slight edge on Steffi right now. Now Carmella puts the boots to Steffi's face and picks her up, giving some more punches to her chest, and another boots to the face. Now leg control on Carmella and tags in Joshua. Oh, Drum with a move on Joshua. Now with the boots to and stomps to the legs and ankle and chest and whatever body part he can find. Joshua looked like he was trying to fight back there, but Drum wanted nothing to do with it. Still has the advantage over Joshua. Picks up Joshua and plants him into the mat with some more punches to the back. Rolls him up, scoops him up, drops him down. Goes to the top rope for a top rope move. Will he have reward? Yes, he does, and knocks out Joshua. Wow. So Young, Psychotic, Crazy suffered a loss in round 3, and to be announced, Steffi and Drum moved on to the next round. Alright. Ready? And you want the man first, right? Count Z. And it should be, oh, it didn't do him. I wonder why. Goddess of Pain. And then we've got, Holy. And Mr. U. Okay, for this next match, because Polly is a very young child, I am going to not commentate so I don't mess up. Please keep the language down to a PG level for her, so that way when she goes back and watches the show, that she can enjoy her match and not have to worry about any language. So this match, there will be entirely no commentary, so that way I don't mess up. And like I said, with you guys, watch your content, watch your language for this match, so she can enjoy it and we all can enjoy it. So on your left, we have Empires of Pain, which is Count Z and Goddess of Pain, taking on Demonic Duet, which is Polly the Vampire, and Mr. U-Taker. Who do you have? Place your bets in the chat. Alright. Ready to start. Zerk just now find out that the struggle is real on this one, because both teams are family. Yup, Zerk. Struggle is real. Cougar saying go Sissy for the win, so she wants Empire of Pain to win. Cleanse for Birdie being plucked. Zerk's flipping the table because the struggle is now real. I have my my winnings and I can't choose myself, so go wrestling on this one. Whisper wants Goddess and Count for the win. Anybody else want to weigh in before the spinning circle ends and the match begins? Clint wants the spinning circle for the win. At this point, it probably will be. All right. The first team to enter is Empire of Pain with the beautiful bad woman herself, Goddess of Pain. As the announcer says, every man's nightmare. Jake going for Goddess and Z-Man for the win. As next to the ring is the second half of Empire of Pain. The husband of Goddess of Pain, Count Zrathnak or Count Z for short.
And his partner from Paris, France, weighing in at 264 pounds, the French Paradox, Lord County Z.
And now coming to the ring is Demonic Duet, made up of Mr. U-Taker on the right and Miss Polly on the left, Miss Talented and Beautiful Polly. And Mr. U asked, and I gave the blessing, and he wanted Polly as the mixed tag partner for him. So Polly was adamantly excited to accept. So Demonic Duet is now your team in there. So who you got? Place your bets. Looks like the ladies are going to get it on, and like I said, no commentary, so I don't slip up. Count Cricket. Zerk, be nice. Be nice, Zerk. Be nice. As now Goddess tags in her husband, and now Mr. U and Count go at it. I don't know what Count is doing here, setting up Mister for something. This Polly was looking like she was going over there to Goddess for something as well. Sure, Zerk, sure. Sure you are. Sure you are. Count is just working on Mr. U right now, and Polly is beside herself, worried for Mr. U, and now Count is taunting Polly right now. Mr. U sees it all and is not happy about it, but still gets a boot to the face though. Polly has not let up on rooting on Mr. U here. And there you have it. Count Z knocks out Mr. U, throwing him out of the ring. Winners and going on into the next round is Empire of Pain. Polly is now checking on Mr. U, who after the throw is very slow to get up. Finally, Mr. U does get up, and Polly is given the thumbs up to me to let me know that my love is doing okay, and he is sadly upset for the loss because, of course, they were hoping to move on for her. So Mr. U is going to take this loss to heart. But we will carry on to the next match and the final match of the of the round 3. Clinton. And Raven. And then of course you. Yes, Raven has been is tag teaming with Michael Nightwalker as Dark Enchantment. However, her daughter Katie's call is having issues being made, so the mother said I would step in, Katie, until your call is done in the tournament. So Raven is the stand-in team partner for Mordred while her daughter Katie's call has been created. So on your left will be Amazon Prophets, made up of Clinton McCleary, the Pope of Dilligath, and Wrestling Mama. And on your right is the team of Mordred Nightwalker and his stand-in partner Raven for his more permanent mixed tag partner Katie Nightwalker, his daughter. So who you got? Place your bets in the chat. This is the last round of this match for round 3. The winners of this match will face Empire of Pain in the semifinals. I'm thinking, Clint, might be the advantage that the Amazon Prophets have for beating you, eh, Clint? Or you beating them. Whisper saying Mord and Birdie for the win. We're just waiting for the spinny circle of doom to stop spinning. Jamar is picking Mama and Clinton for the win, so Amazon Prophets for him. And shenanigans are still afoot in the back in the gorilla position with Raven and Mordred discussing cards. I don't know. I'm thinking the same with you, Clint. I'm thinking this distraction with the cards is playing well with the stars aligning with your win there. Clint, what do you think? Sure you do, Raven. Sure you do. Alright, we'll see, Raven. We'll see. We'll see if you know how to focus or not. And first to the ring are the Amazon Prophets, made up of Wrestling Mama on the left and Clinton McCleary on your right, the Pope of the Dilligath. So the Amazon Prophets went on from their wins. They beat the Family, and they beat Mythic Legends version 2, which it was Atticus and Morgana. So yeah, they came up to the round 3, beating 2 formidable teams there. And the first into the ring is the most beautiful baddie herself, Raven. I do have a proposition for you, Raven, as well as Mordrin. I will get with both of you after the show with my proposition and see if you would like to go with it. And next to the ring is the man, the myth, the legend, Mordrin Nightwalker, the East Coast bastard. No, Raven, I did not do that. But what if I did? You know it's always ladies first. Come on, man. Yep, I will do that, Raven. No problem. Actually, my proposition depends on the outcome of the tournament itself. Sir, don't be hitting the talent with wet noodles. What the hell are you doing? Oh, goodness. As the ladies get it on first with Raven right off the bat onto Wrestling Mama with a kick. Punches. Picking her up. More punches as Wrestling Mama tries to fight out and does for a little bit until Raven gets punches and kicks in. She is all fired the fuck up tonight. As there's a blind tag been made, as the women still keep taking it on in the middle of the ring, and the ref has to break them up because that would be grounds for DQ if the women don't get out of the ring. It's now Clinton with the advantage over Mordrin. Now Mordrin gets a reversal and gets now slight advantage over Clinton and does the East Coast Shuffle with some punches and kicks to boot. And now Clinton kicks out into the chest, now gets some punches of his own onto Mordrin. And Mordrin is placed onto his chest and it's the top rope into the mat. Clinton now is looking like he is going to be tagging in Wrestling Mom, and a Raven comes in as Mordrin rolls out of the ring. As now Raven is all fired the hell up and throws Wrestling Mom outside the ring. Now shadow boxes. As now Raven still has the advantage over Wrestling Mom, and now Mordrin does get up on his feet and now recovers and goes back to his corner. As Wrestling Mama takes over control of Raven now. In the middle of the mat, putting some boots and punches to her. Egging her to get back up. Has enough and tags in Clinton. So now the men get it on. Now Mordrin wanted to get gets an elbow in and gets a slight advantage over Clinton right now. Picks him up and slams him into the mat right in front of Raven, who is cheering excitedly over that. Another one. And a trifecta. And now he picks up Clinton for one more. Puts the knee to the face into the mat. Now he's looking like he's going to go up to the top rope. What is Mordred doing? Oh my God, a punch from the top rope. Holy shit in a half. I didn't know Mordred flew like that. Holy hell in a handbasket. I think Raven's teaching Mordred how to fly. As now Mordred still has the advantage over Clinton, placing Clinton back first into the mat, but he doesn't knock him out, so he tags in Raven, who now comes in after Wrestling Mama. Neither did Mordred. Raven. Wrestling Mama with a slight advantage over Raven right now. And now Raven gets placed into the mat as Wrestling Mama in front of her brother puts a knee to the neck of Raven and some boots to measure. Tries to get another punch in, but Raven reverses on Wrestling Mama. Now taking her over to the top rope. And Wrestling Mama flips Raven over her shoulder onto the floor in one fluid motion, and now is egging Raven to come on. Now Wrestling Mama goes out of the ring and Raven is right there to meet her. Now she's putting some punches to Wrestling Mama at the outside of the ring as Mordred looks on. Clinton's beside himself. Now Wrestling Mama coming back to her senses as Raven now goes back out. And as soon as Wrestling Mama gets back to her senses, throws Raven into the side of the wrestling mat, goes back into the ring. And now Wrestling Mama picks up Raven. Does some weightlifting and throws Raven down to the mat, but does not knock her out. These mixed tags are by knockout, so did not knock out, so there's no win yet. As Clinton now goes the advantage on Mordred. Mordred reverses on Clinton in one fell move, cracks his neck, and is ready to roll. As Clinton reverses on Mordred with some arm control and some boots to the back and the chest and the face. Still with that arm control. Some wrist wrenches. As Raven is screaming at Mordred to end it. Now Clinton goes setting up Mordred. Puts a knee to the face of Mordred. And right in front of Raven. Setting Mordred up. Picks up Mordred. Now Mordred's fighting out. Punching his neck. Head. Picks up Clinton, puts him to the mat. Oh, he's getting fired up now. He's wrenching the arm right now of Clinton. Will we soon see a chin check? Find out shortly. As he gets up on the top rope, looks like nope, changes his mind. Clinton reverses on Mordred and puts Mordred's face to the mat. Now Mordred's fighting back. Picks up Clinton, puts him to the middle of the mat. Doesn't knock him out though. And instead of still going after it, picks up Clinton as the ladies get it on. Now Raven right into Wrestling Mama from the get-go with some punches. Winds up, wanting to get another one, and throws Wrestling Mama into the corner turnbuckle. Misses with some punches, but still lays some in. She's all fired up. Throws Wrestling Mama to the mat with some kicks to the knee. Picks up Wrestling Mama in front of Mordred with some arm control. Wrestling Mama starts fighting back out of Raven's hold. Throws Raven to the mat. Now goes over to Clinton. As the tag is made, Raven rolls out of the ring, and now Mordred right on Clinton. Right after him and picking up where he left off. Now he's all fired up in front of his sister. Taking boots to Clinton. Go turnbuckle. The turnbuckle might win at this point with as many people going into the turnbuckle, Zerk. Now Mordred gets on the top rope. jumps and puts an elbow to the back of Clinton and puts his face into the mat. Setting up for the chin check. Does, but does not knock out Clinton on that one. With some boots to Clinton's backside. Now punching the hell out of Clinton's face. Does some more arm control with some boots to the back. Some more arm control, as it's all about that arm control and the wrist wrench. Now some knees to the back. Setting him up for another chin check. Will it knock out Clinton this time? Yes, it did. And your winners are Mordred and Raven. They go into the semifinals to face Empire of Pain. And there you have it. The round 3 is over, and now we are into the semifinals. The last 4 matches before the final 2 to crown the title of Soul Reaper. Right now we have Shamrock and Shenanigans, Molly and Rob Machete. We have Drum and Steffi. We have Empire of Pain, Count Z and Goddess of Pain, and Mordred and Raven, all in the semifinals. Let's get the next match, and let's get our new titles crowned. Champions crowned, I mean. Titles won and champions crowned. There we go. I'll get it sooner or later, for fuck's sakes. Alright, we'll put Rob and Machete. They were the first winners. And then we got Steffi and Drum. They were the second winners. Should be right there. Alright. Alright, we have Shamrock and Shenanigans on the right, made up of Rob Machete and Molly Shamrock. And on your right, TBA. Right now, no name, but I'm thinking Drum Rockers, but we'll see. Steffi on your left and Drum Monkey on your right. Who you got? Place your bets in the chat. That I agree, Raven. That was a hell of a match. Hell of a match last match. That was betwixt the two of you. That was a great. Drunk Rockers. I mean, well, with Steffi being young, I'm not sure if that's gonna be a good one, Zerk. But I'll put it to Drum. And the spinny circle of doom. I said drum, D-R-U-M, rockers, not drunk rockers, drum rockers. Shaking my head, sir. All right, let's get this match rolling. First to the ring. Kind of like drunk rockers. I mean, that could work. I mean, could work. First to the ring is Molly Shamrock and their partners coming up behind Robbie Machete, Shamrock, and Shenanigans. They got focused faces and they are determined. to go into the finals on the next match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
And it is again by knockout, so you have to knock out your teammate or your opponent. Teammate. No, please don't do that. No, Clinton, not for the show. I do like drunk rockers. I'm really going to pose that to Drum. I like drunk rockers. You're right. I like that. All right, Turk. I do have to rephrase that. One is focused. The other is just drunk. You might be right. I mean, you're right. And next to the ring is, well, I think we've found them a name, whether they like it or not. Drunk Rockers, made up of Stuffy and Drum Monkey. I am so going to pose that to Drum. Everybody is saying Drunk Rockers. It's unanimous, Drum. I'm sorry. Democracy as it is, you know. Drunk Rockers, best name ever. Yeah. Make that hashtag a reality. Make that go viral. So that way he has no way of saying no to it. Sorry, Drum. I love you, brother, but I like Drunk Rockers. I'm sorry. As the ladies are the first to get it on in the ring with Shamrock. First to have the advantage over Stuffy. There you go, Zerk. Put that hashtag in there. Put that hashtag in there. Hello, Blaze. Welcome to the show. As Stuffy lifted up. Oh my gosh, by her neck. Recovers, and does reverse on Molly and gets some punches and kicks and elbows in for good measure. Takes Molly to the mat. Now works on her arm with some boots to the back and the chest. Now she has the arm control and the wrist wrench. And now puts knees to the back. Still working on Molly in the middle of the ring. And now Molly rolls over and takes some punches to Stuffy. And now for recovery, she tags into Rob. And now Rob and Drum get it on. Drum is right on Rob and takes him to the turnbuckle corner. Wrenches his wrist. Goes up to the top rope. Setting him up. And jumps down on his arm to the mat. And Rob is reeling in pain. Drum goes back up to the top rope purchase and has a high reward on that one as well. In the middle of his stomach and rolls over Rob. Picks him up. Tries to get a punch in, but Rob is with another punch himself and a knee to the face. Picks up Drum and plants his back to the mat. Gets up and then for recovery tags in Molly. And now the ladies get it on. Now Steffi right on Molly from the get-go. Brings her down with a elbow or with an arm to the neck, and now some punches to Molly's face on the mat. Molly's trying to fight back, but Steffi's right there with some more punches to the face. Now Molly reverses on Steffi and tags in Rob so she can recover. Steffi's slow to get to her feet, but does get out of the ring. Now Rob on Drum, first advantage. Puts Drum into the turnbuckle corner, and Steffi gets in and watches it. Rob jumps from the middle rope onto Drum's chest. Now picks up Drum and plants his back to the mat. Now a little bit of arm control. Now Rob up to the top rope. See if he has a high reward on this, and he does. Knocking out Drum from halfway across the mat. Holy shit, Mahoy. And your winners moving on to the to the final round, I'm sorry, Shamrock and Shenanigans. Who will they face in the finals? The next match will tell all. And there's your winners with a knockout win on Drunk Rockers is Shamrock and Shenanigans, Rob and Molly. Moving on, moving on. Alright, Mordred, Raven, quit your clowning, get to the gorilla. You got a match to make up here. Okay, I'm going to put the first winner was Empire Pain, so County. And Goddess, of course. And then, of course, you and Mordred and Raven. Raven and Mordred, sorry. There you go. Alright. Let's get this match on and let's crown some Soul Reaper titles here, folks. This is the last match of the semifinals. It's pitting Empire of Pain, that's got Count Z and Goddess of Pain against Mordred, Nightwalker, and Raven. Who you got? Place your bets. Who is going to be the one to face Shamrock and Shenanigans in the final main event next match? Yes, Raven, it's going to be a tough one. Zerka's already probably, I don't know why he's shooting Clinton in the knee there. I don't know. I'm not going to touch that one with a 10-foot wet noodle. So yeah, again, Zerk, the struggle is real because there's family still there. So I don't think you've had a break yet tonight. Everybody's been family. I know, poor Zerk. Alright, first in Omaha, Nebraska, of course, that's where Armageddon is at. First to the ring will be Goddess of Pain, every man's nightmare, and one badass bitch. My lovely, lovely Goddess of Pain. Love and hugs, hun. Apparently no breaks for you. Nope. Nope, you're right. And coming to the ring next to her up, her teammate, her husband, Count Zrathnak. Count Z.
And his partner from Paris, France, weighing in at 264 pounds, the French Paradox, Lord County Z.
His name is Count Kraken. Okay, Clint, so you say. Blaze saying, go County Z. He's from Seattle? Alright. And their opponents coming to the ring now. First, Miss Raven, the bad bitch herself too. Loving hugs, loving hugs. I can't choose, I can't pick. I love them all. Well, I don't know about count, but I love them all. I'll think about count. I love the rest of them, but that's count I'm on the fence about. He's still putting me on the shelf later. I better shut up. He's gonna slingshot me on the shelf. And now her teammates coming to the ring, the man, the myth, the legend, the East Coast Bastard. I mean, he might be Sea Chicken. You never know, Zert. Hey, you're eating popcorn in the corner and you ain't sharing. What the shit's up with that, Zert? How dare you taunt me with that popcorn sitting in the corner and I can see you from my booth. That's not fair. Not fair at all. But you're taller than me, so I'll forgive you so I don't go in a body of water later. Or top shelf. Mordrin, our Raven's telling Mordrin to take his time into the ring. Your office. Okay, I see how it is. Love you too. Dude, I love you too. You know this. Alright, looks like the ladies are gonna get it on first. Ref rings the bell and the action starts with Raven right on Goddess of Pain from the get-go. Now Raven puts Goddess into the corner. Puts her face to the corner in the turnbuckle as the crowd counts the times down. As Goddess reeling and now working on Goddess is rolling her up in a what? Wow. I hate to be in that move. Now puts boots to face. She picks up Goddess by the head and rakes her eyes and now punches her back. Puts her back into the corner turnbuckle as now Goddess fights back. And now punches Raven down to the mat on her knees. Now Raven's down on the mat. Now Goddess tags in count. Now the guys get it on. Count with the advantage over Mord. Picks him up. Places Mord on the top rope and bounces off the top rope. What in the blue hell is Count? I don't even want to know what the fuck Count was thinking on that one. I don't think he was thinking that was the problem. But he still has the advantage over Mordrin at this point. Because he's on the top rope. Ready to make his move and does. With some high reward, but he does not knock out Mordrin. Mordrin is still awake and breathing. Now puts a knee to the face and now tags in Goddess as Mordrin rolls out of the ring to recover. Goddess on Raven right from the get-go with a slight advantage at this point. Places Raven in the mat. Rake on the eyes over the mat. Wow, Goddess. Goddess takes a knee. Picks up Raven. Throws Raven halfway across the mat there into the other side. Now she's coming up on the top, perching on the top rope. And does get some type of high reward on that mat, on that move. Working on Raven in the mat there. As Mordrin looks on and so does Count. catches a boot. Now, still Raven gets a boot to the face anyway. Now picks up Goddess. Wrenches her over onto the mat. Now walks over to Mordrin and takes in Mordrin as Mordrin and Count get it on. Mordrin works out of Count's hold and gets the slight advantage and now fires up the crowd a little bit. Now gets some punches in. Rolls up Count, puts him face first to the mat as Raven watches. Now some punches to the face on Count. Puts a knee, puts a boot. I mean, he's just kicking anything and everything Count has at this point. Not that kind of, oh my God, Blade. Oh my Oh my God, I can't even commentate after that one, Blaze. Damn it. Oh my God, I got it. More. I don't know, Blaze. Oh, yes, you did. So you broke me. So now Mordrin with the advantage over Counts. Oh my God. Now Mordrin still has the advantage over Count with the arm control, wrenching them down to the mat as he takes it Raven. I can't even commentate straight now. Good Lord. Raven now goes after Goddess. Goddess back at Raven. That's back and forth with these two ladies right now. And now Goddess picks up Raven. Plants her back first to the mat as Mordrin looks on with a knee to the chest and neck area. And now puts her in a submission hold, trying to see if she can make her go to sleep or knock her out with this. Raven does not. Still is up on her feet, but gets thrown across the ring. Goddess gets up on the top rope. Will there be high reward on this move? And there is. With a belly to belly, my goodness. Now sets up Raven for another one. Raven does get up. Thank you, cameraman, for blocking my view as Goddess does get the count out on Raven and got an Empire of Pain. Move on to the finals.
Here are your winners.
Oh. And there's your winners again, Empire of Pain, Goddess of Pain, and Count Z. They move on to the next match, which is your main event, the finals of the mixed tag Soul Reaper title tourney. We will crown our men and women Soul Reaper next match. We're gonna put Rob. They were the first winners, so we'll put Shamrock and Shenanigans together. Okay, and then Empire of Pain, Count Z. Goddess. Yep. Alright, this is the main event, folks. The finals in the mixed tag Soul Reaper title tourney. we will be crowning champions. Who will be the first ever Soul Reaper Mixed Tag Team Tourney champions? Will it be Shamrock and Shenanigans on your left, Robbie Machete and Molly Shamrock, or will it be Empire of Pain, Goddess of Pain, and Count Z? Who you got? Place your bets. Yes, indeed, Raven. This will be a great final. Absolutely. Going through the spinny circle of doom, and then we'll get the last match on the way. And we do have a little bit of time after the match. I will have my illustrious sidekick here go to my titles, and I will show you what the man's Soul Reaper's title will look like and the women's Soul Reaper title is going to look like. Alright, the first to the ring is Shamrock and Shenanigans. They did do a really good job coming this far in the tourney. The last ones they beat were Drunk Rockers, we've determined. That was Drum and Steffi. And the team is made up of Rob A. Machete and Molly Shamrock. Yeah, Raven, I need some cheat chill actually. That sounds good. Alright, and the final opponents to the ring are Empire of Pain, made up of every man's nightmare, Goddess of Pain.
Vivacious Hardcore Bay.
And her second half, her teammate, her husband, Count Zrathnak, also known as Count Z.
And from Paris, France, weighing in at 264 pounds, the French Paradox, Lord County Z.
Ooh. This is going to be one heck of a main event, you guys. These two teams are really good, really great, and I'm looking forward to seeing who the actual winner and the first ever Soul Reaper champions will be from these two teams. And the lady is getting on. And I'm going to try to cut down on the commentary. My throat is starting to give up on me, so I don't know how much more commentary I'll be able to do for you, but I will try. Goddess perches, and wow, that was a nice reversal of Molly on Goddess's top rope move there. And Goddess reverses right back on Molly with some boots to the leg areas. Picks her up. Picks up Molly. Lands her on the mat back first. Probably so. I don't have any pickles, so that would be kind of hard to do, but might do ginger and some tea, or honey and some tea. As now Goddess is working on Molly. Now tags in Count. Count and Rob go at it each other. Count puts Rob into the corner turnbuckle there. Rob kicks out. Fights back, puts Count on his shoulders. Plants him into the top rope. Now puts boots to him. As Molly is cheering him on over there. Excitedly getting the crowd into it, as well as Rob getting fired up. Middle rope misses, but kind of gets the feet on Count. Not the whole move was done, but at least his feet hit Count, it looked like. Now Goddess and Molly are in the ring. Thank you, Waddles. Sweetest fists are right there, sweetheart. As now Rob fights back on Count and now gets the advantage a little bit, as Molly is now back to her feet on the side of and as he was taunting the crowd, Count comes from behind with the move and now tags in Goddess. And now Goddess and Molly are at each other. Molly with a slight advantage at this point, as she throws Goddess over the top rope. Welcome back, Raven. And now Molly says, I'm not going after Goddess. I'm just going to tag in Rob. And Rob and Count now go back at each other. As now Count reverse kicks and kicks Rob in the head. Tags in Goddess. Doesn't stay with Rob for very long. And now Molly throws Goddess into the corner there. She gives a choke. Choking on Goddess. Now puts boots to her chest, a knee into her neck area. The Goddess is writhing in pain down there as Molly puts boots to her. Now firing up the crowd and herself, and then tags in Rob instead of maybe trying for a pin or going for some more against Goddess. Now Rob with the side advantage on Count. Picks up Count. Throws Count into the other corner there. Now Count with an elbow to the face now is fighting out of Rob's advantage and gets the advantage of himself, setting him up. Picks up Rob. Puts knee to the face. Rolls up Rob again. Plants Rob onto his knee and then back to the mat. Picks up Rob and does some boots and some punches to Rob. And now tags in Goddess, leaving Rob to get to his feet and get out of the ring so Molly and Goddess can go after each other here. Molly with a slight advantage with some punches and kicks and flips Goddess over into a submission hold, just trying to wear her down to maybe get a knockout in a little bit. Now Goddess throws Molly halfway across the mat here. God is still working on Molly with the advantage. Plants Molly to the mat in front of Count Z. Punches Molly back to the mat, picks Molly back up. Flips her over and knocks out Molly. And there you have it. Our first Hell's Gate Wrestling Soul Reaper Mixed Tag Team Title Champions are Empire of Pain. Very well done on both teams. I have to really congratulate all teams that were in this tourney. Every team came in, came out, showed up, showed out. It was one hell of a tourney from start to finish. The losers, have no fear. I have compiled a list of all the losers, and we will have a losers tournament. And the winner of the losers tournament will then be the number one contenders to these guys. So be watching for that. That'll be in the far future, because right now we're going to be focusing on hardcore titles and then the faction games coming up. For the faction games, and to help you guys out, I do have men's tag teams and women's tag teams, and of course I will print and put out the mixed tags, because mixed tags, men's tags, women's tags, and singles will all be a part of the faction games. So to help you guys out with the bona fide teams, I'll put them all in the chat after the shows. Zerk, I haven't forgot about you. I will get you a list of non-faction members to you as well this evening, so be watching for that. Other than that, congratulations again to Count Z and Goddess of Pain, Empire of Pain, for being the first Hell's Gate Wrestling Soul Reaper champions. Now, if my sidekick will be so happy to go to my championships, we'll let you see what they look like. Yes, I am going to be busy. We're going there now. Okay, the one in the corner there? That one. This one is the men's version of the Soul Reaper. It is mainly blue with the galaxy, with the yin yang of the Reaper and the angel, and then the Hell's Gate Wrestling logo on the side plates. But that's the men's version of the Soul Reaper title. And now we'll show you the women's version of that same title. Now down and probably over. There you go. Now this is the women's version of the same title. Again, it has the same side plates, the same face plates, but it's more of a pinkish purple color for the women. So the men have more of the traditional blues, and the women have more of the traditional pinks and purples. But it's basically the Reaper and the Angel motif for the yin and the yang because of the mixed tag. So there you have it. I will put the titles on the new champions, and then we'll have more champions to showcase in some singles titles coming up. So I hope you love the titles. Thank you very much, guys, for liking the titles. I will put them in the chat so you can get a better look at them. But thank you for coming to the show. I love you all. I can't be more pleased for my roster. I love you all dearly, dearly. The fact that this past few weeks I've not been in good moods and good headspace, but my chat's been rocking, and the tiny on the shelf have been laughs that have been welcomed. Let's put it that way, and not overlooked. July 4th is going to be tomorrow, so all of you past veterans in real life or in character who are in service still, thank you for your service. For those who are out of the service and have retired from the service, I still thank you for the service. to give of your life and your time for our peace, and able for us to have our grills and have our barbecues and have our freedoms. It doesn't go overlooked. And I love all of our vets, whether you're Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, Army Reserve, Marine Reserve. You serve. I thank you for that. Peace, love, and peace, love to all of you. And again, thank you for coming to the show. And I'm going to get so teary and sympathetic. I have a family member outside of character that are veterans. So enjoy your 4th, and please be safe. Love and peace to all of you. And thank you for coming to the show.